morning, Falcons. Today is Tuesday, March 15th. I'm Jack Enan.
And I am Noah Elkins. Today's weather. Today will be mostly cloudy with a high of 60 and a low of 40. There will be a slight chance of AM showers.
On this day in 2002, Burger King began selling a veggie burger. This was the first time in the United States a fast food chain sold a veggie burger.
March 15th is also known as the Ides of March. Roman Emperor Julius Caesar was assassinated on this day in 44 BCE. Caesar's death resulted in a series of civil wars that ended in the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire.
Here are today's announcements.
The Lady Falcons had a bittersweet ending to their basketball season last night. While exhibiting strong improvements all around, the Falcons fell to Noblesville West Middle School in the county tournament 48-45.
Kayla Stedham continued her scoring streak, pouring in 25 points, with Natalie Thomas adding 12.
The GSA meeting will be tomorrow, March 16th at 8:30 a.m. in Coach Funk's room. Everyone is welcome. See Coach Funk or Ms. Disler if you have any questions.
The House of Guys would like to take the time to recognize the hard work and dedication of the staff in the Technology Department and the Media Center. Let's take a quick look at this short video.
Hi, Harry.
Hi.
What would you do if Mr. Corbett wasn't on Fall Creek Junior High staff and you had a tech problem?
I'd have a panic attack.
Okay, what
Probably
else?
a little bit of anxiety. Maybe then, after I'm not nervous anymore, I'll reset my iPad and see if that does anything. If that doesn't do anything, then I'd probably just ask a teacher.
Which
And,
we know does not work.
Yeah.
We need
my
Mr. Corbett.
My last resort would probably be look on the internet.
Good.
And if that doesn't work, I'd go up to the principal's office and ask them to hire a tech person.
Awesome. Thanks, Harry.
Yeah.
Hey, Isla, what makes Fall Creek Junior High Library the best library in HSC schools?
When you walk into the library, you just feel so welcome and supported, and Mrs. Harmon and Mrs. Disler help you choose the right book at the right time that's right for you.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we have Jackson Zen here, better known as Jay-Z in the 7th grade. Jay-Z, Mrs. Disler, and Mrs. Harmon have Ted the Turtle for our enjoyment in our library. What does Ted the Turtle most like to read?
I think Ted Turtle would probably like to read a how-to guide on how reptiles would play sports.
Okay, we have Remy here. Remy, what is your favorite library lesson this year?
My favorite library lesson this year is where you had to gather clues around the library to find out who stole the jewels on the Titanic.
Awesome, that was a great one. Thanks for sharing.
Falconpalooza is this Friday, March 18th from 6 to 8:30. There will be music, dodgeball, ring toss, and a goodie walk, a photo booth, concessions, and other carnival games.
Pre-sale tickets cost $15. The last day to buy $15 tickets is Wednesday, March 16th. Order forms can be accessed by scanning the QR code on the screen. Don't miss out on the fun.
There's a call-out meeting for HSC girls soccer for incoming players and parents this evening, March 15th, 5:30 in Cafe D. At 6:30, HSC will then host the incoming freshman athletic orientation.
Winner of the month, SCJH will be participating in competitions to go along with the March Madness College Basketball Tournament. Today, we'll be selecting the teams that each SOAR class will represent throughout the tournament. The SOAR with the winning team in the tournament earns a party. This week, you will work on door decorations during SOAR for your school. The details of what you need on the door decorations was sent to your SOAR teachers. With the first pick, Mr. Barnard's SOAR has
Wisconsin, 24-7.
Alright.
Johnny Davis.
With the second pick, Mr. Bradshaw's class has.
Miami, 23-10.
With the third pick, Mr. Brown's class has.
Illinois, 22-9.
With the fourth pick, Mrs. K. Brown's class has.
Marquette, 19-12.
They're out first round.
Shaka.
With the fifth pick, Mrs. Buck's class has.
San Francisco, 24-9.
Well, that's
The
tough.
Quakers.
The next pick, Mr. Capello's class has.
Purdue, 27-7.
Boiler up.
Out second round.
The next class, Mrs. Captain's class has.
Gonzaga, 26-4.
That's
That's a good pick, though.
The next pick, Miss Dalton's class has.
Arizona, 31-3.
The next pick, Miss Davis's class has.
Sister Jean, Loyola, Chicago.
The next class, Mr. Davis's class has.
New Mexico State, 26-6.
The Lobos.
The next pick, Mrs. Diatley class has.
Villanova, 26-7.
The next pick, Mr. Edney's class has.
Davidson, 27-6.
E. Davidson. Alright, next class, Mrs. Feeney's class has. Next pick.
Creighton, 22-11.
The next pick, Mr. Frawley's class has.
Houston, 29-5.
The next class, Mrs. Fraser's class has.
Iowa State, 20-12.
The next class, Mr. Gorski's. Next pick, Mr. Gorski's class has.
Wyoming,
They
25-8.
won't even make it. They gonna lose IU.
Alright, that's good. Miss Gorski deserves that one. Miss Haymaker's class has.
Indiana, 20-13.
Rumble.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
not winning.
The next pick, Mr. Haston's class has.
Coach Treminsky, Duke, 28-6.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Oh, that's tough.
Next pick, Mrs. House's class has.
Iowa, 26-9.
The next pick, Mrs. K. Hyatt's class has.
North Carolina, 24-9.
Out first round.
The next pick, Mrs. R. Hyatt has.
Kentucky, 26-7. Where's the 16 seeds at?
The next pick, Mrs. Hook's class has.
Senora Hook.
Memphis, 21-10.
Imani Bates.
The next pick, Mrs. Kelly's class has.
Ohio State,
First round
19-11.
bye. Ohio
what you
State
get.
University.
All right.
Oh, you gotta say it.
The next pick, Miss Corman's class has.
Kansas, 28-6. We gotta draw 16 seeds.
The next pick, Miss Crucial's class has.
Boise State.
The next pick, Mrs. Lewis's class has.
Michigan State, 22-12.
The next pick, Mr. Loman's class has.
Notre Dame.
This next pick, Mr. Loomis's class has.
Virginia Tech, 23-12.
They won the
Shit,
They won the
They
ACC.
underrated. They underrated.
With the next pick, Mrs. Medeiros' class has.
UConn, 23-9.
Are there any
Man, they need
16s?
Kimball Walker, Shabazz, and Jeremy Landback.
With the next pick, Mr. Moeller's class has.
The Richmond Spiders, 23-12.
The next pick, Mrs. Moore's class has.
Auburn, 27-5.
The next pick, Mrs. Nealon's class has.
Texas Tech, 25-9.
The next pick, Miss Pfister's class has.
University of Southern California, 26-7.
The next pick, Miss Richter's class has.
About to get a scrub.
Colorado State.
Knew it.
About to get a scrub.
Shout out Jake Cookshausen for that. The next pick, Miss Romanov's class has.
Tennessee, 26-7.
Oh my
God!
They've been hot, too.
The next class, Mrs. Slota's. The next pick, Miss Slota's class has.
No! Rutgers! You lose!
That's Gage's. That's Gage's.
Rutgers.
The next pick, next class, Mrs. Starnes has.
Arkansas.
Bro, Ron Harper Jr. is gonna get him.
The next pick, Mr. Sturgis' class has.
Providence.
Providence.
That's like a healthcare thing.
No, it's Providence. 25-5, y'all.
The next pick, Mr. Swadener's class has.
LeVar Ball and UCLA, 25-7.
UCLA on
With
top.
the next pick, Coach Shore's class has.
Oh, we
Get
gotta
something
go.
bad. Get
Uh-oh.
something bad. Get
Uh-oh.
something bad.
Seton Hall,
Oh!
21-10.
The next pick, Mr. White's class has.
St. Mary's, 25-7.
They underrated. Is this Young?
Yeah.
All right. This
The next
is,
pick,
This is my short.
Doug Young's class has.
Let's see. Michigan.
UAB!
You're done.
With the next pick, Mr. Zeller's class has, or the last pick, I should say.
Hey, they got Erdl. I'm rooting for Erdl though.
San Diego State, 23-8.
The Aztecs.
That's it.
Do you remember Erdl, Mr. Collins?
Wait,
Yeah.
what season you get picked?
That's tough.
Texas.
I didn't get to draw one.
Hey, can y'all cut out
Murray
my
State.
provided?
Murray State.
No, it's on there.
No, please.
Alabama.
There's a call-out meeting for HSC girls soccer for incoming players and parents this evening, March 15th, 5:30 in Cafe D. At 6:30, HSC will then host the incoming freshman athletic orientation.
Thanks for tuning in, Falcons.
Remember to be safe, optimistic, accountable, and respectful.
Have a great day.